tree falling brings its own set of hazards. But a tree with lots of debris caught in its head, or a tree that's got hung up on a nearby tree, or a cut tree that's refusing to fall brings even more dangers. Safetree wants to show you how to deal with these trees as safely as possible. Please remember, this training video is being filmed under tightly controlled conditions. Trees that have become hung up must be brought down as soon as possible so the hazard is eliminated. First, isolate it from other crew members. Use a visible warning if you can and get on the RT and tell them not to go near it until it's down.
Hey, I've got a hung up tree down here.
Hung up trees are usually brought down by a machine assist or by tree driving. Tree driving means pushing a tree over by falling another tree into it. Tree driving should be used only when it's actually safer than other usual methods. Safer maybe, but certainly not risk-free. So there are plenty of rules around tree driving covered in section 11 of the ACOP. The rules stipulate that tree driving can only be used on trees that are hung up or cut up, back leaning against the direction they need to fall, and can't be brought down safely using wedges, or when they have hazards in them that might fall down, such as a broken top. Tree driving can also be used for trees that are rotten or unstable. The rules also state that tree driving shall not exceed 1 onto 2 trees without a competent observer present, and that a holding wedge must be inserted in the back cut of each tree that's to be driven. They also say a minimum of 2 wedges must be on hand to be inserted in the back cut of the driver tree. The rules also say you must notify someone about the tree drive. Who that is depends on your operation, but must be someone who can be in constant, clear communication with the faller.
Got a copy, Luke?
Copy, mate.
Yeah, bro, wind's changed on me. Would you be able to send Nick down, please, for an observer?
Roger, mate, I'll go get him now.
If a 1 onto 2 tree drive doesn't work, you need to stop falling immediately and call in another competent tree faller. Only after they arrive can you prepare to drive another one. They will help plan and manage the hazards created by the tree drive. They watch for tree movements and hazards that could come down on you. They must stand in a safe position, but be able to see you and communicate clearly with you at all times. This can be more difficult than it sounds because of the noise and potentially trees blocking the observer's view. So RTs, or even better, earmuffs with RT speakers, are best for the job. With an agreed safe plan in place, it's time to start a tree drive. First, after you've communicated your plan, choose a tree that's in good condition, that's big enough for the job, and the right distance from the tree to be driven. Then prepare the work areas around both trees and clear your escape route. Next, cut a conventional scarf 1/4 to 1/3 of the tree's diameter in the direction you want the tree to fall. Make the back cut using a quarter or split level quarter cut. Insert and firmly set a wedge in the first quarter cut. Don't forget to keep pausing to look up and make sure nothing's moving or looks like it's going to fall down on you. Keep cutting, but stop making your back cut when you have the right amount of hinge wood. If the tree starts to fall, use your planned escape route. If the tree stays standing, check for treetop movement. Drive the wedge until it starts to fall, then use the escape route. Finally, communicate to let everyone know the tree drive was a success. There's another video on safetree.nz that shows how to fall hung up trees using a machine assist. Check that out too. But however you bring down a tree, make sure it's the Safetree way.